Welcome to the old city, Cidade Velha. Cidade Velha was the first city in Cabo Verde. Cidade Velha also was previously the capital of Cabo Verde. And today I will blend past history with our current status as the world turns. Come along as we journey along life's road to the old city, Cidade Velha. A picture can tell you many things, but I will paint you a picture that focuses on the bright side. Later in part 2 of this video, I will take you on a tour of the Royal Fortress. Cidade Velha is where it all began. This is a city with history on its side. Not all great history, but nonetheless history. As we made our way to the belly of the town, I could feel the weight of history that was placed on this city. Here in the city center, souvenirs are on display, and you can buy your favorite souvenirs to take back home for yourself or as a gift. Now, as it pertains to history, reliving the past is not always ideal. However, in terms of history, there are times when we need to be reminded of where we have been and where we are trying to go. This is one of those times, because this is the case today. There is a lot of history when it comes to Cidade Velha, but I'm going to save some of that history for part 2 of this video, where we can go more in depth on the history of Cidade Velha. Cidade Velha is a must visit for anyone visiting Cabo Verde or Santiago, Cabo Verde. Here on the Oceanfront, the vibe is so laid back, I can put my load down and rest for a while. There will be many more trips across the ocean, but this one for me now as a check mark. I can now say I was here and I have visited the historical city of Cidade Velha. In every city where I've been, I cannot speak glowingly enough of the people I have met along the way.
Yo, Monkey Muchum? Levidi. Navidi. Navidi. Okay, Navidi. Mikia. Here, I got it, man. I got it. What's up, man? What's your name? Eddie Nelson. Eddie Nelson, right? Okay.
Huh? Nilsson.
All right.
And I've looked and I've tried to look at this in every possible way to see what this is. And the only answer I could come up with is, this is cultural. Simply cultural.
Oh, okay.
Coming from North America, where the humility is not where it could be, this was different to say the least.
Perfecto. Obrigado. Thank you.
Here, people are comfortable with their facts of life. And when talking to some people, they would not change a thing. It is amazing to see and to feel the spirit that everyone has here. This is a far departure from what I'm used to. Hey, life is short. Live and enjoy living. Travel the world, one country at a time. See and meet new people. This could change your life and your way of thinking. Everyone does it in their own way to make ends meet, and to me, this is commendable. The people here are the backbone, and they make this country go.
John. Yeah. John in English. Okay.
Ariana and John. Nice to meet you guys.
16 years.
Here at the Oceanfront in the old city, I met a few visitors like myself who just wanted to bear witness, enjoy this precious city, and to note that they were here. I cannot say enough about all of these places that I have visited. It is almost as if I was visiting long-lost relatives. Here at the Oceanfront at the Old City Restaurant, we had a great time. The vibe, food, and drinks were just right. If you are traveling to Santiago, Cabo Verde, please make sure you have Cidade Velha on your list of places to visit, because I am sure You will have a great time. I will say this. I have traveled a lot over the years, and now that I've started documenting the places where I've been, it has opened my eyes much wider than they were before. I can now see things much brighter, and it has made me appreciate some of the things I take for granted.
I think
It's one of the best living reggae ever.
I think I know.
He's a bass player.
Yeah.
You have a night of reggae. You know that?
Right.
Also, while I was here on the Oceanfront in Cidade Velha, I met Zeru. He is the owner of the João View Residential rooftop bar, restaurant, and hotel in Praia. His place is awesome and is perfectly placed overlooking the city. I will definitely feature João View Residential in an upcoming video. I also met Nia Kebra, who was a former Cabo Verdean soccer player from Mindelo. He is now a musician and living in Switzerland, which is my third home. Last but not least, I also met Francisco, who is an historian with deep knowledge of Cidade Velha. He also lives in Cidade Velha. Overall, I've learned a lot about Cidade Velha by visiting, meeting, and talking to people. It was a great experience, and I will definitely visit again. We all have a responsibility to make sure history never, ever repeats itself. We live in a world now where we can just imagine what it must have been like for those who suffered at the hands of the evildoers. History can never be rewritten, but it must never repeat itself. Not now, not ever. You must defend your honor and be true to what you believe in.
Santiago de mel, nasce para você grande, corpo de Deus.
I am not sure what is going on here, but we may have messed with the wrong guy.
Escravatura, conquista a liberdade e na rebeldia de tudo.
With that being said, I also met several people here in town selling all types of souvenirs. I met a brother from Senegal, and as usual, we had a great conversation about life and living in Cabo Verde. I have to say though, all the places I have visited seems a little different in some ways, but at the end of the day, the goal is still the same. And that is to live, make an honest bread, and take care of your family. As we made our way out of town, I could not help but wonder what this city was like back in the old days. If I were to be honest, we're all humans. Well, some of us are, and we all make mistakes. But if we're not careful and learned from our mistakes, we're going to repeat them. It does not take a genius to figure out that this world was unkind, and to a certain extent it still is. But the fight for equality and for a seat at the table for basic humanity must go on. In order to create a better future, you need to know where you have been in order to know where you're trying to go. Cidade Velha is a must visit. It is a must visit. Another great day in Cabo Verde, and as it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. Until we meet again, the journey continues. Till Ogo.